Hey everybody, good morning. This is systemshark giving you guys a Friday morning cast. This one will definitely have to be a quickie. If it actually extends more past 30 minutes, I probably will just have to cut it short because I'm kind of running up against the clock here. I do feel like doing a cast this morning, so I'm going to give it a shot, and then if we can get a short game, that'd be great. I really want to get one under my belt in the morning. I plan to do a couple more tonight, but today's going to be a pretty busy day for me, so I need to get this gaming bug kicked so I can go ahead and get the next commentaries out, or I'll be thinking about it all day and not be able to focus on work very much. So hopefully you guys are enjoying these again. I noticed something last game. The last time I posted it, it didn't actually get uploaded to the Twitch TV account. I think it's because I changed the setting here on the XSplit. So I think I have that resolved now. This should be getting archived, and then once this gets archived and fixed, I'll go ahead and fix the title, add a description, and we'll throw it on YouTube as well. But I'm just going to go ahead and jump in the game, and we'll talk more later because I need to get the game going. It's going to be a ranked game. Don't recognize anyone from there, but do have a Rumble and an Urgot, which is kind of cool, and a Zillion. All right, why not? We'll give it a shot. Got some funny hero or champion selections in this one. So I will go ahead and up the, so change to the game stream here in a second, as soon as the game gets up. The game stream screen is going to go black for just a minute here while I get it turned on. Oh, voice cracking us early this morning too. So we got the Pirate Rumble skin, got a new, got one of the newer skins for Scion, Gay Tarek, Bunny, Riven. Got some cool skins here, not too bad. This one's a little bit difficult. I can't really tell the what the lane combos are going to be. Nautilus, obviously, with Smite's probably going to be the jungler, and Shyvana the jungler on their team. Probably Zillion mid, and I'm not sure, Urgot mid, I guess? Maybe Scion mid. Scion mid I've seen before as well. It's probably going to be Urgot and Tarek bot and Rumble on top. For the bottom, for the purple team, probably see Riven up top, Cog and Nunu on bot, if possible. So jump right here into it. We're about 10 minutes into the game right now, so another 2 minutes we'll be able to check to see who's really ahead. But right now, purple team definitely had 3-7. Purple team definitely up by their 10% at this point. Shyvana coming in with a really great ultimate. Urgot gets a really good swap on. Sorry, that was. Oh, it was Urgot swapping, but he ended up dying to it anyway. Kog'Maw coming in, gets a double kill on. He got that kill on Urgot. Now he's getting the kill on Scion. He's chasing it down. Another really good Arcane Barrage gets the kill on Nautilus. It's a triple kill, but I don't think it credited him for it. That puts purple team way out ahead. Kog'Maw doing very, very well. So is their Shyvana, 4-0-4, doing really, really good. Be worth it to look up those two champions, so we'll go ahead and turn on my other laptop here and see if I can pick and choose which champions to pick up and take a look at their ranking. And that combo is a very, I think it's just those, it's an odd combo for a team composition here, basically. Zillion, I don't see where he fits almost in anything, so taking a look at his record here, he's 0-1-5, so he's not getting a lot of deaths, but he's not getting a lot of kills either. 5 assists, not too bad. Again, he's able to use his ultimate to try to keep his team alive a little bit better. He can slow people, do a lot of AP damage, so it's possible it could work out okay. But again, I don't see him playing that often. He's a cool champion for sure, but he's definitely not one of those high-tier champions, so someone might be just trying to play a challenge, see how they can do on him. I will go ahead and see if I can look up his stats as well. So I got 3 stats I got to look up. Man, good gank there. Good anchor smash by Nautilus. It's a really great initiate on Riven. Riven blows all her abilities that she can on Rumble. I don't think she's going to survive this. If he could get one more good anchor smash off, he uses his ultimate there, which kind of gets absorbed by Riven's shield. Riven focuses back and gets the kill on Nautilus. Ridiculous. It would have been nice if Rumble came in to help there, but he kind of knew it was coming with another gank by Shyvana. Shyvana came in at the last moment. Scion is up there to try to get a stun off, does get the stun off and pops his shield to get the kill on Riven, so it kind of countered it a little bit, but man, he's in bad positioning now. Shyvana was in the jungle, but it looks like she's going to steal blue at the moment. sound, kind of knowing that that's what's happening, kind of goes back in there to see if it could do some damage to it. Doesn't have any wards up, just kind of instinctively knew what was happening, but he's just a little too late. Shyvana does get the steal on the blue jungle, getting the blue golem buff there, which is a great move for them. Way out ahead now over the 12-minute mark, so purple team definitely giving them the credit for this win. I don't know why, just minimized on me for some reason. But we're back into it right now. We might get lucky here. This would be a very, very quick game. I might see a surrender at 20 even. Unfortunately, that doesn't really give me too long of a cast here. I think I've been casting for less than 5 minutes so far, so it's going to give us a 10-minute cast. But whatever. I just wanted to get some quick cast out and get into the game. Sorry this is so one-sided. Trying to get the game loaded here on my laptop, but it's running kind of slow. So as soon as that gets up, we will advertise the stream one quick time, and then go ahead and look for those champions and look them up. So. Again, very, very happy with Twitch TV. The way it's broadcasting is very nice. I think right now I kind of have it in a weird screen setting, so I might have to adjust that a little bit. But I haven't gotten a lot of comments from people watching. All I have is Orange is going to give me a lot of comments, but he's been tuning in for my nighttime cast. I do plan on doing some more casts tonight. There's Shyvana picking up another kill on their. Is that Urgot? Who died? Nautilus. Taking a lot of damage from the tower, though. Nunu and Shyvana are going to back. It looks like we got some tower dive and Zillion action here. He uses his ult to try to stay alive, and it gets the kill on Scion for it. If he can use his ability that increases his speed, he might be able to get away from this. It's possible. Tarek doing a lot of damage. Bomb going off. Urgot coming in to finish off Zillion. Not too bad for Zillion to die there. Urgot does get a double kill. Bad for Nunu to die there. 6 and 16. It's nice, but it's not a comeback at this point. Nunu, where is he at? 2, 1, and 8. Got a lot of deaths going off, but it's kind of spreading the love. It's 5 deaths on that Scion. 2 kills, so he's not doing that well. Again, their CS is really low as well. You can see only one person over 100, or they got 2 on the other team, that Riven and the Cog, which is their top solo and their bot solo. Riven tower diving versus Nautilus, and man, it's such a tanky champion, but still goes down. It doesn't really have too much other than Mercury Treads for damage resist and a Heart of Gold for some hit points. Hopefully he has some tanky runes, because wow, he pretty much got shredded there by Riven with nothing more than a Brutalizer and Mercury Treads, pretty much. I think it's taking forever to load. This laptop must be old, or it's just running a little slow. Probably just running a little slow. I wonder if that cog actually went all the way back to him. It's hard to tell. It was in midair when Tarek flew, or when Tarek recalled, so I don't know if his Zillion's auto attack actually finished him off. Very aggressive Scion there. Misses his shield on just some creeps, gets his stun off on Zillion. Nunu hanging off in the bushes. If he extends too much further, that Scion in the Rumble would be in a very, very poor position. Purple team just playing immaculately well together, doing very, very well. Give me 1 second here and get the... They actually might be... I bet you a couple of them are either dual queuing, or at least they're on event, or their communication seems to be flawless here, so they're doing very well. Either they played together before somewhere, or some type of mix here. So this is going to be a weird combo to watch. I'd like to see what happened mid. But Tarek took a lot of damage. He's flashed over the wall, but kind of ran into Shyvana and Riven. Those are the 2 champions he didn't want to run into. Gets picked off there. Zillion gets a kill on Urgot, and Rumble finishes off a probably overextended Nunu. I didn't get to see him, but they're kind of fighting in the middle of 2 towers here. Zillion almost dead. He's going to be able to back off and stay alive, though, which is not too bad. That was a 3-for-1 encounter. Purple team way, way out ahead. I would be surprised if we didn't see a surrender at 20. But let's take a look at some of these champions. I wanted to look at the Kog'Maw first. He's 6, 2, and 5 in this game. That's AtD GoDJJ. All right. Let's take a look at his record. Kog'Maw is his most played champion. He also has Ezreal and Corki under that, so a lot of attack damage, ranged champions that he's usually pretty good at. 72% win ratio on that Kog'Maw, so very impressive. Definitely one of his main champions to play. Taking a look at his recent match history, he's got a bunch of Ezreal games, a bunch of Cloudmont games, one twisted in with Teemo, which he's got 6-4. One of his most impressive Cloudmont games is he's got 13, 4, and 14. Played earlier this morning, I guess, July 15th today is. Yes, so he's got a bunch of games played today. So he must be in a different time zone or something, because no way he waked up that early. There's at least 7 games played already today, I think. Sorry, it's 5 games. I'm misreading this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, he's got 8 games played, man. He's got a lot of games played. Anyway, very, very impressive card. While taking a look at his runes set, I want to be able to give you guys some insight on the runes he's playing. It doesn't have the page name, but he has 14% attack speed. He's got the armor seals, and he's got attack speed glyphs, attack speed runes. And those are not per level, there's flat attack speed. And then he's got the attack damage, flat attack damage quintessences. Rumble just getting killed there on Riven, which I totally missed. Now this is a good point for Blue to try to come up with something here. If they can pick off the Baron here, it might help them out. Sign flashes into the wall. Looks like they will get the kill here on our buddy Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw running there, trying to do as much damage as he could in the middle of his team, but he's not going to be able to stop them from taking off Baron all by himself. But Zillion and Shyvana come in. They're trying to 1v5 their whole team pretty much. Shyvana taking tons of damage, but should be able to get out, even if she has to use her Dragon form if it's up. To get out of there, she can blink over the wall with Dragon's Descent. She's just kind of, I think they're basically just trying to slow them down so they don't take Baron. But she ends up dying there. Nautilus is taking a ton of damage. They did enough damage there that they might be able to prohibit them from doing Baron at this point. Again, Taric and Nautilus having to back off here, so they do succeed in losing 2 champions, but they stop them from killing Baron. For Purple Team, that's probably a good bet at this point, as they are so far ahead, they don't have to worry about it that much. So, looking at his mastery trees, I'm guessing is going to be on the offensive tree. Yep, 2109, pretty standard mastery trees for that. He does have the lifesteal runes for our masteries for that Kog'Maw. So, the attack speed ones are kind of interesting. I don't really see that too much, but I've always thought of it as a cool way to do things, but you don't see that being played too much. I did want to take a look and see what his ELO was real quick, see what kind of game we're watching. His profile, this is over 2,000. He's at 2,226, 74 wins and 29 losses. This probably is the most impressive record I've seen so far in my cast, this AtD GoDJJ. That Riven probably has a higher ELO because he looks like he was up in the picks, but man, what an impressive record. 74 and 29, 72% on Kog'Maw, 75% on Ezreal, 70% on Corki for his top 3 champions that he plays the most of. Just amazing, amazing play. And you see he's leading the entire game with CS right now, followed closely by that Riven. I did want to look up the Shyvana as well. We'll give her a quick peek while the game's rolling. Gonna give you guys something to kind of talk about while or something to look at while the game's featured. It's over 20 minutes now. We haven't seen the surrender yet. Another dragon kill goes off, so it's good for them. Again, really solidifying their lead way up. It's almost impossible, I would imagine, for them to come back from this. Maybe if they were to get Baron and be able to stay defensively enough, possibly. But it didn't work off. I spelled her name wrong. Allegro GJ. Oh, I put Allegro GJJ. That should work. There we go. Alright, her ELO, or his, I'm not sure, playing Riven, is 2,227. His win percentage for Riven is his top played champion, so playing his top played champion here, and is 62%, 54% with LeBlanc is his second most played, and Ahari. That's a pretty good mix there. That's unless Riven is playing as AP and she's not, she's played as attack damage and tanky. I wonder how he plays his LeBlanc and Ahari. We'll have to take a look at his other records. Take a look at his match history here. Straight Riven. He has played nothing but Riven for the last 7 games in a row with Riven. He has 3 defeats for his last 3 games as Ahari. 1 is Riven and 1 is Tryndamere. It's a weird mix in there. 0-5 and 1 Tryndamere. Nautilus coming in has a good initiate, but man, goes just, man, for such a tanky champion, falls like you wouldn't believe. very, very quickly. Scion taking a lot of damage, doesn't have his flash up, but he might be able to flash over that wall. I think he uses his flash to initiate, and that's it. No, he just wasn't up. Just trying to kind of catch up from not paying attention. Another hero on Rumble, 25-12. This definitely should be a surrender. I don't know why they're not surrendering. They're really far behind here. Nobody on their team is doing extremely well. Lots of deaths. 1-7 for Nautilus, 3-7 for Scion. Their Urgot's probably doing the best, just being kind of even at 5-5-3. Taking a look at, we'll go bouncing back and forth here a little bit between Ribbon. Taking a look at the runes that he's got. He calls it Ribbon 3, and this is an ability AP, he says, so he kind of does mix in ability power. No, he doesn't. Just says AP. It's physical damage plus 19. He does the attack damage seals, flat attack damage marks, and magic resist glyphs, and attack damage quintessences. So he has flat attack damage marks, seals, and quintessences, and plus 12 magic resist from the glyphs of warding. His rune set, let's take a look at that. His mastery set is in the a good mix between offense and defense. It's nothing that goes all the way down. He's got 18 in offense and 12 in defense. He goes for the health per level and flat health and defense, and reduces damage from AoE abilities. Mix in some magic resist and improved summoner abilities for his. He's got heal, and he's got. So that's for the improved heal. He also has the improved ability for ignite as well. Just that's common. Whatever summoner abilities you typically go, you probably have the improved ability for it as well in Mastery Street. He goes down in offense all the way down to Sunder, which gives him some armor penetration, but he's only got 2 to 3 in that. So good mix, increased damage, increased armor penetration. So that's a good 80 attack damage kind of mix between attack damage and tankiness. All right, the last person I guess is worth looking up is the Shyvana. We'll take a look at her stats real quick. Their Shyvana is SILPTEXGANGSTA. So I got at most probably another 10 minutes here in this cast. So if the game doesn't get surrendered by then, I'll have to just go ahead and turn it off so I can get ready for my work day. I think so far I haven't really been getting a big response from doing my breakcast, and I pretty much just do it for myself anyway, just to kind of get my ideas that I might be flowing through the day out so I don't forget them mainly and get them recorded. I still have them going on Ustream, but I'm not very happy with Ustream, so I'm pretty much just going to stop those, I think. I'll just take my break for now and relax. If it turns out we like doing these kind of things and I want to get it later, I will go ahead and turn it back on and start doing them again. But for now, I'm not doing too much. Nunu taking a ton of damage, but he's pretty much supposed to be kind of a little bit of a tank on this team. We do have Riven and Shyvana as well as being very tanky. Kog'Maw is 11-3-6 with Infinity Edge. This is going to be game whether or not they surrender or not. They're going to be able to push this pretty much substantially by themselves. All of them are up, but not any of them can commit to a team fight to fighting here. We have Kog'Maw melts Taric. Taric's got the most armor of any champion in the game with his he goes items and his runes and his through that aura that he's got, but getting shredded by Kog'Maw. Nautilus taking tons of damage, gets slowed by Kog'Maw's goo, but it's going to be able to make it back. They're just kind of taking tons of damage. Zillion tower dives near their fountain. That was a bad fight for Purple here. They lost Nunu and Zillion, and they were fighting right next to the fountain, so it's easy for them to retreat. Do get a kill on Scion, though, but and a double kill here on Nautilus, so possibly good enough for them. That's 3 down for Blue Team fighting at their fountain, with Shyvana, Riven, and Kog'Maw still up. So as long as Kog'Maw changes his attention to the champions when they come back in, this should be it. All right, since this game's about to end, let's go real quick over Shyvana's stats. Her ranked stats, let's see, profile. Most played champions, Lee Sin, Nocturne, and Ezreal, so probably he's really good at the jungle, which Shyvana's one of those jungle champions. Match history has only one other Shyvana played. That was yesterday sometime. Has a Nautilus play, Lee Sin, some support with some Janus, so she's kind of an overall picker, plays kind of whatever it looks like the team needs, either in the support role or in something else. Now that's interesting. I don't know what that symbol means. There's a game here. Oh, it's a Dominion game. I think that's probably what that means. It has a seal like over the champion's icon that looks like a number 1 with gold. So either that means they got gold or they're number 1, or I don't know what that means. But number 1 in Dominion possibly. It doesn't show. I don't know if I can look at what rank they are as far as everybody else is getting played here, but it does have an over 2K ELO, 357 wins to 236 losses. Playing very, very well with Shyvana this game. We have 8-2 and 12. Probably one of his better assists here. Just about to take a death here. Let's see if he can run away. And does use his dragon form to get some increased speed and runs away from that. Nunu uses a great ultimate in combination with Kog'Maw to pick off Urgot again, and finally just the surrender happens. That probably could have been done 8 minutes ago, honestly. This was a very, very one-sided game. We called Purple winning as soon as it kind of came into the game because they were so far ahead by the 12-minute mark even. And so that's interesting. It's definitely going to be a stat in the win for our little sheet here that I've been keeping track of. Pretty much every game that I've called now using this method has turned out that way. And I'm interested to go back to that forum this weekend and see what other people are finding as well. That's 6 games I've called so far that have meeting the threshold of being 10% or higher in the by the 12-minute mark, and that team comes for a victory. And this is the only one where they've been substantially higher than 10%. A lot of the times it's been just barely above 10% or right at the 10% mark. Maybe even a little bit below. I even kind of just threw those in there because I just wanted to kind of call them as winning by being even slightly ahead, even less than 10%, and they ended up coming up and winning. So it's an interesting statistic to see if that's true for higher ELO games, which is what I've been watching in the spectator modes, but also for tournament games, which is what this statistic was kind of made for, is to watch those higher level tournament plays. And again, 90% of the games that this original forum poster made statistics for, if they were up by 10% or more by the 12-minute mark, came through victorious 90% of the time. In my statistics so far, it's been 100% of the time. So I've only watched 1, 2, 3, again, 4, 5, 6. I got 8 games watched. 2 of the games didn't meet the threshold at all. It was really, really even, so I just kind of called them didn't meet the threshold, and wasn't able to, I didn't call anybody for winning, or if I did, I just didn't call it part of my statistic. Man, that's pretty crazy. I guess that has to be a part of it in some way. So I guess that's still so we have 1, 6, 7, 8 games, and 2 of those wins. I'm not good at math right now, but either way, it's still a pretty substantial lead here in that scenario. So would like to do a quick little recap. I've only got another 5 minutes to stay on the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Last night I did do a mic-less cast, so you guys didn't have to hear me talk the whole time. Basically because I was playing with some friends here at the house, and I didn't want to really kind of just be talking the whole time. I was playing Team Fortress 2, and that was the first time I tested Team Fortress 2 with the same settings that I stream my League of Legends with. And what ended up happening there was the cast was probably very much affected by the latency and the delay I had. I had my microphone completely turned off, so it wasn't any audio, I think, going through on it. It might have just been completely silent because I don't even know if I had in-game sounds turned on as well. I wasn't able to watch the cast yet, so maybe I'll take a peek at it real quick today to make sure that it went through anyway. But I wasn't playing very well at all. And again, I hate to blame it on the cast and the latency I was having because of it, but my screen was very sluggish. I couldn't play very well at all. I ended up just switching to Demo Man and Soldier, which isn't a class that I play very much of. And the reason I picked those is just because I can kind of throw the bombs out there, throw the rockets out there to try to do some AoE damage and possibly get a couple kills, which have worked out a couple of times, but I was getting killed a lot and not getting a lot of kills. My ratio was very negative by the end of that game. It showed two fort maps. The first one was one I'd never seen before, and it kind of looked like an Egyptian kind of take on 2 fort, and I liked it. I thought it was really fun for Sniper once I switched to Sniper towards the end of that part of the cast. you could get up really, really high in the map. There were some ways to kind of jump way up high, and then I could kind of aim down and hit everybody. But I think a scout could still get up there, and he ended up picking me off one of the times, which was kind of funny. In the second game, like I said, it just got so I need to adjust the settings so I can play a little better. As soon as I turned the cast off for that, I ended up playing an extra maybe 5 to 10 minutes afterwards, switched to sniper because that was clearly what was causing it, was the delay in the cast that I was having. I ended up doing really well as sniper, getting a lot of really sick sniper shots off, so I would have liked to have been able to record that. I think if I played Team Fortress 2 and I can get the stream to run smoothly enough, I will do a bunch of sniper games so you guys can kind of see where I position myself and how I play sniper. That's probably one of my more successful classes as I play. I also play heavy, but again, I need to be able to move my mouse and kind of be able to quickly react to things and also have audio on so I can kind of hear what's going on in the game to play heavy successfully. Again, I was kind of, I played him a little bit in the cast yesterday, but I was really I don't know, hurting myself in the game because I was making it harder on myself to play. I think that's about it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and turn this cast off because, again, I did mean to cut this one short. I only got another 10-15 minutes before I have to leave for work today, so I got to get ready. I will plan on doing a couple more casts tonight. I got a big day at work today with a lot of meetings and some fundraiser stuff going on. I got to get going. Excited for today. It should be a pretty quick day for me, hopefully having so much stuff to do. But I'm looking forward to that because all I've been doing is thinking about how I want to improve upon these casts at work for a lot of the times. And I'm really looking forward to improving upon these and making the site look a little bit more professional, getting a Ventrilo server pretty solid down, and again, talking to these players after the match. I need to think of a better way to do that because right now it's not working because I can't talk to these players during the game on my main screen, and I can't message them, or I can add them to my friends list or try to, but if they don't add me back, which I don't know why they would, looking at my profile or not knowing me at all, I can't really give them a message saying, hey, I want to interview real quick, can you talk to me? It doesn't work out that way. So I'll think of another way of doing it. I'm sure there's got to be a way to. I'm unfamiliar with the communication ways so far with League of Legends because I don't really talk to people that much in the game, but what else? Feels like there's something I'm missing here. Well, not really. I'll talk to you guys later. This is System Shark. See you later. Goodbye.